What's up, everybody? What is up? We're going to do a little live Nifty cross listing, and I'll show you some other things because I know people ask me about it all the time. So I'm going to go live here on TikTok. I'm going to throw this over on YouTube and Facebook later on. I'm also later today going to be doing a live on TikTok again, suits and blazers, listing those. So be looking out for that video. We'll talk about that a little bit more. But for now, I'm going to switch this around. Flip camera, and yeah, let's see what we can do here. Hopefully I'll be able to answer your questions. Let's see if I can get this mounted. Wow. Okay, so we're in the turn of the century room, obviously, and see if I can get this back so where we can see the computer. All right, you see it. Let's see if we can get it to where you can. It's not so far away. There we go. So I'm gonna show you how I use Nifty, which is my Crosslister and automation tool. Let me turn on, what's I gonna do? Oh yeah, shut the door. I've got kids running around here crazy. It's on Sunday. It's finally chilly around here. It feels like fall. So we're gonna get in here. I'm on my computer right now. You can see I'm on Facebook. But what I'm gonna do is go to Nifty.ai. And this is what I use for my cross listing and also my automation and also my spreadsheet. And you can also list straight from here. Don't worry, I'm here. Hi, K-Way. We're doing a couple lives today on here. But yeah, so this is Nifty. And what I do over here is I cross list all my inventory from eBay to other platforms. Now, what you can do also, a lot of people do, is use this bulk generator right here, and you can create your listing straight on a Nifty, and it's an AI tool. You basically just import your photos, and the AI reads the brand, the sizes, fills out everything, the description, item specifics. You just have to name your price, shipping, and it will just list on all of the platforms. You can do Etsy. I don't do Etsy. But I personally like to list on eBay first. So I like to list on eBay and then bring it over, sync it over. We can talk about that. If you have any questions on Nifty, go ahead and ask them along the way. Otherwise, this is going to be more of a tutorial that I will repost on YouTube and Facebook later. But as you can see here, to start, you just hook up your accounts, so your eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop. You can do that through a Chrome extension or just simply give Nifty your permission to use those sites. So I just enter my username and password, let Nifty use those sites. And what Nifty will do, first of all, if something sells on a site, for example, this sold, I didn't even have time to cross-list this, but this right here sold on eBay, and then it would have delisted from the others. But this sold this morning. This is a Nike, Nike Pro thing, and it sold over on Poshmark, and it delisted from the others. So where I'm going with that is when I cross-list over, I don't have to worry about it selling twice. It will delist on the other platforms. And the way I do that is going to my dashboard. This is where all the automation comes into play. And this is where you want to do, oh, thanks, K-Way, all the gifts. You're number one. You're number one. So Poshmark over here is the first one that comes up for your automation tool. And what I know about is Prime List or a better option. Felix is in here trolling. No, Nifty is the best by far. I think everyone I've ever talked to has switched over to Nifty and said they don't know why they didn't do it sooner. But good morning, Tams. I can see you. I'm on the other side. I know this is a weird view, weird angle, but we are in the turn of the century room, which is nice. So on Poshmark, I guess the most important thing, because I've been on eBay, as you guys know, for decades now. And Poshmark, the most important thing is the community and sharing. So what you can do is have it set up to where you share a day. I have 7,200 shares a day, and it even has like what time of day is the most popular to share. The AI figures that out. And I also do the follows every day. which show like follows people who follow me back. I guess that helps you out with Poshmark. You guys might know more about that than me. Pretty much with Poshmark, I just cross list over there, take offers, and respond to offers and sell stuff. And then I do offers over there, offer 10% off on anything. So if people look at my item, Nifty will pick that up and they will sense it and then send out an offer to the people who looked that up. Over here, will this help you pay off your McLaren? Yeah, no, that McLaren is 200 G. No, that's not mine, that's my buddy's, but it was fun to ride in it. It was cool. And yeah, it was really fun to ride in it. eBay, same thing with offers. It doesn't do sharing because eBay doesn't do that, but I do 10% off my offers. So you can see 10% off my offers. You can do whatever you want. You can also include a personal message. And then there are also advanced settings. So if you want to, you can do just offers on like new items. And also I do offers on items 7 days or older, which means I give it a week for that item to have a chance to sell before the offers get sent out, if that makes sense. So I give that item on eBay a week to sell organically with no offer. So if it's a really good item, otherwise after a week, someone clicks on it, Nifty will send out an offer and it'll go from there. And then I do the recreates on eBay. So it's not a renewal. So eBay renews your items. What Nifty does is it takes your item off right at about 28 days, a couple days before it renews, and then it recreates your item. And you can find out, I'll show you how I know that in a second if an item's sold that way. But I do the recreates. 32 are ready today, and it is, what time is it right now? It's 11:26, and it's already recreated 32 items. It's shared almost 2,000 items, all that stuff. So it's pretty nice with that so far. We're going to go to, what was I going to talk about on the offer? Oh yeah. Okay. So inventory. We're going to go to solds. You can look over. It will have a little yellow dot thing. What did I sell the other day? And if it's relisted, I think it's on the solds. What did I sell the other day that was relisted? I forget. But if it was relisted, it will tell you if it's a relisted item. Here you go. Here. So this right here, this little yellow icon right here, I'm going to click on it. I don't know if you're able to see it, but it says... this item was relisted 2 days before it sold. It sold on eBay on October 6th. Yeah, so it tells you that was a relisted item, a recreated item, which is cool. So you can see which items were recreated if you want to even take the time. I don't, but some people like to look at those metrics. Mercari, same thing. Again, if you're just not coming, I thought Wayne liked you so much more. I thought Wayne liked you so much. He bought you a McLaren. Yeah, right. That dude wouldn't even buy me a Hot Wheels McLaren. Are you serious? He's so cheap. Gosh, you know that better than that, Tams. He is so cheap. Offers on Mercari, same thing, 10% off. Mercari, I don't get a ton of sales, and I'll show you that in a little bit. And then it does the relist too, the recreates as well. 6 today. Depop, same thing, 3 and 8. And I don't get a ton of sales on those two websites, but it pays for my Nifty. By the way, if you're interested in Nifty, I'm showing you this. You get a free trial if you go to my link into the description or Linktree or on surfsupfinds.com. There's a free trial and a discount your first month. And you can also come and ask me any questions you want during my lives. As you guys know, I go live like 3 days a week in the morning on YouTube and Facebook and on TikTok. So we're going to go to analytics. So analytics is going to be, it's also importing all of your spreadsheet stuff. So you don't have to have a separate spreadsheet. What would you do if the buyer complains pants smell like cigarettes? If a buyer complains the pants smell like cigarettes, did they smell like cigarettes when they sent them out? I don't buy things that have smells. And if they do, what I do is I use Febreze. I hit it with Febreze and I put it out in the fresh air. That usually takes away anything. But if they say it smells like cigarettes, you can say, we're a smoke-free home. Nothing I buy or sell smells like cigarettes. I'm sorry. Maybe the delivery person was smoking or something. But if you offer returns, you know, it's a business. The buyer's always right for the most part. You want to offer the return. So if you're not happy, you know, I can assure you I sent them out smoke-free. If you're not happy, you can send them back for a refund. It's just part of the business. You're going to have returns. And then if you want to, I know it's maybe sounding like bad practice. If they do return them, you get it all done and finished, just block that buyer so they don't try to abuse, if that was the case anyways, if it was try to abuse. It didn't smell, yeah. And there have been times where I've sent stuff out and it's like, no, that's not actually the case. But you don't want negative reviews and you don't want cases with eBay. So just look at it as part of the business. Just look at it as part of the business. Hold on a second. I don't think I can. I can't. But yeah, just look at it as part of the business. That's what I do. But yeah, ask me whatever questions you want to, like it's a live, like a normal live. But anyways, I'm going to my analytics, and on analytics, it has your dashboard. So right here, it brought in a Peter Millar long white sleeve. Okay, let's see. Did I just sell that on? So I sold it on one platform just now, I guess. But I know I sold the zero restriction this morning. So this item right here, I sold this morning for $24. I collect $7 shipping on that. eBay takes their $4.60. It did not sell promoted on eBay. I would then input the shipping cost, and then, or eBay would too. And then I could put in my cost of goods, which would be $5. And then over here, it will give you your profits. And it will keep that. So at the end of the year, your spreadsheet would be all finalized and good, which is great. You can also enter in other expenses. So like any other expenses you have that you want to track on your spreadsheet. And then a really cool thing you have over here are your insights, which are your metrics of your sales. So this is the last 4 weeks of my sales on Nifty, or on all the 4 platforms I sell on. And you're gonna see how boo-boo my Mercari and Depop are. I refunded the price of the item, but not the shipping. Yeah, Faith is hope. I mean, that's fine. Whatever works for you. I just try to make the buyer happy. Sometimes if it's like a $18 item, like that, the pants were a pair of pants, they paid $18 plus shipping and return, all that stuff. Sometimes I just say, I'm so sorry. You know, I can assure you I did not ship them out smelling like smoke. Go ahead and keep them. Hopefully you can get the smell out, and I will refund I'll just refund you the cost of the pants. And then you don't have to pay for return shipping too, and have a pair of pants that smell like smoke that you paid shipping and return shipping. So sometimes I just say, keep them. Hopefully you can get the smoke smell out, stuff like that. But so here you go. Insights, 200 sales, average sales price. This is the average sales price. This is not my average profit because I have not entered in my cost of goods yet. Average sales price is accurate. $50 is my average sales price, which always goes up in the fall and winter. And then you can also see which days you sold, how much on, and you can also see your platforms. You can see how much you sold on each platform. So revenue on eBay in the last 4 weeks, 8K. Depop and Mercari, just enough to pay for Nifty. Depop and Mercari have just been dead in the water for me. And then Poshmark, I didn't used to sell on Poshmark until I started cross-listing. So that's an extra almost 2,000 in the last month. And then it tells you the most popular brand, or the brands that sell best for you. My top brand is Polo Ralph Lauren. My second is Ralph Lauren, Brooks Brothers, Nike, Lululemon. And then it tells you like the top selling categories. Now this will be all flip-flopped come spring. It will be polo shirts, and then shorts. Right now it's sweaters, casual button-down pants, jeans, coats. It flip-flops. And I know people like to argue with me about like, oh, things sell year round. No, these are the things that sell the most in the fall. I have all my spring and summer still listed right now. So you can see my average sales price on each platform too, which is really, really cool. But yeah, that's what I do for Nifty. Again, quick overview. Oh yeah, so let's resync some things. I'll show you how I cross list. We are going to use this little button right here. It says resync. I'm gonna resync everything in, hit continue. Things are gonna come on over. It's gonna be syncing the inventory. Again, I list on eBay. I list everything from my phone on eBay. So I list on eBay, and there you go, got a new offer. I wonder if that Peter Millar sold over here. Yeah, it did. So that Peter Millar that just we talked about just a second ago just sold over here for $27.99. And that zero restriction just sold this morning as well. But I list everything on eBay, and then I sync it over here to Nifty, and it will bring it in, and I'll show you just how quickly you can cross-list everything. If you guys have questions, let me know, especially as I repost this later on other platforms. All right, so it's syncing in 28 listings. I've been listing close to 15, obviously 14, I guess, average the past 2 days. But I've been listing about 15 items a day the past week, which is good. I've been needing to get back on it. So go down here, it imported all my items over from eBay, super quick like that. And then just to cross list, what I do it so quickly because I've done it so many times. You just hit that little plus button, and then I hit list on Poshmark. It brings in all the information over from eBay, and now it's currently listed on Poshmark. You can buy it right this second on Poshmark. Same with Mercari, same on Depop. This is a Duluth flannel. Usually I don't pick these up, but I do if they're a bigger size. This is a 3XLT. So now that Duluth is cross-listed on all of those platforms, and same thing I could do with all of these. Now I will show you, I'm gonna cross-list this pair of Adidas. Just to show you, it brings in the title, the price, the description that I have, which is a blank description for all my items. And then the only thing extra you can add if you want is the original price, which I don't care to. I really don't care about that. I just wham bam. I'm just trying to cross list really quickly. If everything is not filled out, this little green button won't be green. It will be gray. And you got to figure out what is missing, and you have to fill that in. So it's super quick, super easy. Like I said, I list on eBay. A lot of people now are using this bulk generator, this AI, where you put your photos just right in here and it lists it for you straight through there. There's a lot of programs out now you'll see that have just that. You pay for just that service. Nifty already has it on it. So you're paying for that. You're paying for cross-listing. You're paying for analytics. You're paying for doing all the automation, sending out offers and everything. These are so good right now. Yeah, I definitely need to cross-list these. LL Bean flannel line jeans. So good. You buy and resell? Yep, I buy and resell. That's what I do for a living. Top for 13 years. And then I guess the past, almost 3 years now, I've been doing this full time. Buy and resell. And yeah, so that's cross-listed over. So what I'll just have to do now, just what I usually do is like on a Sunday like today, I'll just watch football, and it's literally like effortless to cross-list. I don't even barely look at the screen. I'm cross-list everything over. Again, if something sells, I'll show you. After I cross-list last thing over to Depop, this is Peyton Manning, the GOAT of NFL football. Best that ever lived. Again, you go to your solds, and it will show you all your items and where they sold. So this pair of Ralph Lauren pants, they sold on eBay, and it delisted from the other platforms. This I know sold on Poshmark because it was a bundle, and it's delisted from the other platforms. It does that within like 3 minutes, and it's called sales detection. Right there is what it's called. It tells you where it delists and all that sort of stuff. You can set it up right here with the settings, and it tells you it will delist it within 15 minutes of the item selling. You can see I don't have SE on because I don't sell on Etsy. But that's how you do it. That's a little rundown on Nifty. Again, you can go to surfsupfinds.com and you will get a free trial and 15% off your first month. Use that link right there. And that's it, everybody. That is it. Here's the rest of the Turn of the Century Room. If you have any questions on this, you can ask me later on a different platform. And what's up, AMD? I'm going to be live in a little bit listing suits and blazers, so you can come and watch that. I'm going to also post that on the other platform, so you can catch that video as well. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye, everybody.